Congratulations, you have made it. It's the end of the semester. And how do I know you've made it? It's because this week the assignment is pretty easy. You just have to put your stuff together in a video and upload a demo reel. So it shouldn't take you more than a few minutes. So I'm going to show you how to do it in Premiere. You don't have to do it in Premiere. You can do it on any video editing program you want. I have students doing it on After Effects, other video editing, and any one you're choosing. I just will show you in Premiere because you should have it because the school gives you that Adobe account. So I'm gonna open Adobe here, Premiere, and create a new project. You can just name it last name, demo, or reel, whichever you prefer, and save it somewhere so you can find. Let's choose a location here. I'll just put it on my desktop, which is where I have the sample files from each project. If you don't have them on your computer, you can download them back from your assignments. But you can select the media here. You can just say create and then import it all at once. So we'll click on that, create at the bottom here. It's gonna give you this. Your window might look a little different. You might have two windows up here, and this window might be down here at the bottom. There might be a tutorial window on the side here. I just closed those. And I'm just going to say, whoops, dang it, I went back to import. I'm gonna say edit. If you go file, import, you can start bringing your files. So we'll say import. And I made a folder on my desktop with some of the files here. I call it semester end. What I want to see on your demo is, and I have it here on the final listed. I want to see your 3D for concept, and we didn't get to paint it this semester, but your own scene that you created. So we copied the gas station first. I know we did the truck before the gas station. If you're really proud of it, please go ahead and add it. But I do want to see the gas station that you copied, then your own 3D model that you made. Then we made two lighting assignments. In between the Substance Painter assignment and the lighting assignments, we made a UV. I don't know if you remember, you had to paint a base mesh. That's optional, same than the truck. So if you want to add them, you can. They're optional. If you're really proud of them, I would add them. The painting on Substance Painter, and then your clip from Unreal. So those are the things that I want to see. If you have other things that you want to add, please go ahead. I think it's a good idea to always have something ready to show people when you, let's say, are at a convention and Pete Docter or the head of Disney happened to be there at Salt Lake Comic Con, or Salt Lake, what's it called now? I can't remember. But you never know who you're gonna meet. Sometimes your neighbor's grandma knows somebody, and you have to be ready to show your stuff. So it's better if you have it on your phone, or can send a link to somebody right away and say, "This is what I can do so far. I'm starting, but I'm good at this stuff." So it's always good to have something ready to show. And I would usually start with whatever you're most proud of. You don't have to do it sequentially and in the same timeline that we did it. Usually in your portfolio, you want to show your best stuff first, and then decrease on quality, and end with something good, so it leaves a good taste. And the other thing is you want to have your contact info first. So I'm gonna grab this stuff here from what I imported and bring it down to the timeline, and there it is. It's just as easy as that, you know. You can I would suggest that this is very important that you put your name on at the beginning of it. So with the text tool is on the side here, you'll see T for text tool. You can put your name, last name, your contact info. If you want to show this to anybody, and give me a job. I don't know. You can put whatever you feel is necessary if you're ready to show this. You can, let's see, there's the text alignment is on the middle here. We'll just move it to the side. Can I move it with my selection tool? I guess I can. There it is. And you should probably have this at the end too, because if you show your stuff and then there's no information, they're gonna forget your name and they're not gonna know who to contact, right? So you can't have it just switch between one and the other, or you can have it fade. If you drag, let me see, I have them all selected. If you drag one clip over another, it'll fade a little bit. No, I guess it's just switching. It's just switching, but there is, if you look on Windows here, we need transitions or effects. Where are the effects? Am I blind? I'm not seeing them here. Every time there's an update, they move the windows around just to look like they're doing something. So there's effects. I guess it was hiding in here on this window. Yeah, there it is. So there's your project stuff you import, and there's effects. If you look in here, video transitions, a cross dissolve is usually a good idea. So you just put it on top of your clip at the end of it, and now it'll dissolve between one and the other. So it's not such an abrupt change like this. So I'll just put it in here, and you can or you don't have to do this. This is just to make it a little smoother transition, you know. Show your clips for about 3 to 5 seconds, so people has, you know, 1 second to realize they're looking at something, 3 to admire it, and then 1 second to fade out. So 5 seconds is probably a good length. You can just lengthen the clip here if it's just a picture by dragging the end of it and make it longer. So you would just separate it, lengthen it by dragging the end, and let's say you got a space here, you select the space and hit delete on the keyboard. The space is gone. Oh, and so is my transition, dang it. So I'm gonna grab it again and put it at the end here. There it is. Okay. There is a window here also. I think it's called, is it effects control? Yeah, effects control. So if you don't see it here, just go Windows and open effects control. And this will show you a little bit of the clip information. So right now it's too small. It doesn't cover the whole window. So you can scale it here. Oh gosh, it's not letting me. Come on. Trying to drag over it and it's not letting me. Maybe we'll do 150. There we go. Maybe a little more so it doesn't have. For some reason I cannot drag on that number, but I can type in here. There we go. So there's no black space around it, or it's not too small, you know, like this. It's obviously too small. So you would select it and want to scale it, you know, maybe 200%. But yeah, you can do that. You can do you can animate stuff here. You can animate stuff in After Effects, but you don't have to for this class. You will more likely than not have to take an After Effects class. So once you have all your renders in here and you're ready to export the movie, all you have to do is go File, Export, Media. Sometimes this doesn't work. You can send it to Media Encoder, which installs by itself with After Effects or Premiere. So we'll say export media. We'll try it here first. It'll think for a second and it will show up in here. By default, this is saved as an H.264 MP4 format, which is what you want. Most videos online are this format, H.264. Is the best quality and lightest file format for sharing online. So that's what I would use. You just have to pick where to save it. So I'll pick that desktop folder again. This is end of the semester. Where is it? Semester end. And I'll click in there. And you just go export. And that is all you have to do. Upload that file and you're done. Good job. But yeah, that's it. You just have to have those assignments, put it on a video, and put your name at the beginning and at the end. and you are done for the semester. Congratulations. It's not easy to do a class online. It takes a lot of self-discipline and self-motivation, so I admire your dedication. So that's it. Congratulations.